I just got back from the gym and I was responding to comments on my last video, and then I decided I wanted to make an end slate for my videos. And then because I already had like the whole thing pretty much done, I just decided to make one for my sister. So if you guys see this on Tony's video, I know people love to like pit my sister and I against each other and be like, I like watching Tony's videos more than yours. And I just personally, I think that's wrong because I mean, we're sisters. I support her more than anyone. She supports me. She's my #1 fan, you know? So I just think it's wrong for people to try and pit us against each other by saying, oh, Tony is so much better than her. Tony does this, Tony does that. I just think it's wrong to do that to siblings, and I don't know, Tony and I don't fall into it, but I just think it's wrong of people to do that. But anyways, I just like changed mine around for Tony's because mine is a little bit more like girly. Like this is mine. I couldn't find a good picture that would fit into like this circle thing, so I just have my initials there for now. But Tony, she's smart. She has a nice little circle head. So yeah, so this is Tony's, and it has like all our socials. And then this little black space is where we put our last video, and then the shop coffee and couture, you know, space. And then mine is just a little bit more girly than Tony's, like with my font. But I feel like this is more me, and then Tony's more like, I don't know, proper. So when I get a nice circle picture, I'll put my circle picture in. But for now, it's fine. And yeah, so I'm gonna send that to her because I was like, do you want one? I sent her this. She's like, that's cute. And then I was like, do you want one? So I just quickly made her this one. So I'm just gonna send that to her now. And look at all these tabs. This drives Mike and Michelle crazy. They're like, you have the messiest computer ever. And I'm like, I know. So yeah. So now at the end of videos, it'll be like, let me just get it like that.
What? I don't know what's happening.
Oh, I made it a little too big. See, I made it a little too big. I'm gonna need to figure that out because it cuts off the shop coffee a little bit. So I might have to go into, you know, PicMonkey and just edit this a little bit. But you guys get the idea.
Bye. What? I don't know what's happening. I'm not complaining. I mean,
So yeah, that was easy. And I made it on PicMonkey. That's what I edit my thumbnails on as well. I get a lot of questions about what I edit on, and I edit on iMovie. For me, I really don't need anything more. But there's a YouTuber named Gabrielle Marie, and she has a lot of cool like downloads that you can add to make iMovie look way more like neat and like cool. So maybe I should download some of her like things. But you guys know me, I'm more like cash about everything. So I'm gonna go fix that. Okay, so I just showered. I'm in my robe, and cardio day always really wears me out. I'm also gonna take out my chicken because I'm gonna make a batch of my chicken quesadillas for the night, for the week, because it's just really easy. And I got a bunch of peppers at Costco yesterday. So I'm gonna let the chicken defrost, and I'm gonna eat my mangoes. It just hit 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna start making my quesadillas. I got this package of peppers at Costco. I don't know, they looked really good. They had a package all red, but I like a little bit of variety, so I'm probably gonna cut up like 3 peppers, an onion, and then chicken, of course. And I don't have salsa tonight, so we're gonna do like a little mix. There's gonna be no salsa, and I'm really too lazy to go get. I know I live really close to a grocery store, but you know when you just don't wanna leave? Like when I'm home, sometimes I really just don't wanna leave. So I'm gonna start cooking this, and I have a recipe video. I will link it down below if you're interested in seeing all the details and how I make it, because I already made it last week and did a whole recipe video. So all the chicken and vegetables are cooking. I cut the chicken a little bit bigger this time because you know, I cut them pretty small last time, and once they cook they get really small, so I cut them to be a little bit like chunkier. Like I said in the last video, if you are vegan or vegetarian or just don't like meat, you could definitely probably put like tempeh or tofu in there. It's really open to interpretation. Anyways, I showed this in my last video, and I got a lot of questions about this from Canadians. I got this in the US, and I also got a lot of questions about my Creole seasoning, my Tony seasoning, or my favorite Slapia Mama. I get all these in the US. I haven't seen them here in Quebec, but yeah, whenever I go to the US, this is like super cheap. It's only like $3. Oh, we're fogging up. And then Slapia Mama, I just randomly found once. I forget where, but I get one all the time. So whenever I go, I just get an extra thing, and Michelle broke mine. So now I'm just gonna go in and add, I don't know why I'm showing y'all again, but I'm just gonna add some taco seasoning, so it can cook with the flavor, and then mix it up. So the filling is done, and it turned out so good today. I didn't actually have salsa, so I didn't put it. My quesadilla is being made. Again, I put like maybe like 2 tablespoons of cheese, and it looks so melty and good. You don't need a lot of cheese. Anyways, I just want to talk about the chicken, and I'm going to talk about it after because I need to flip this right now. So I said I wanted to talk briefly about the whole chicken thing. Before I get started, I just want to say that I know this person was probably coming from a good place, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So basically the comment, I just got a comment saying, oh, like you shouldn't cook your chicken with your vegetables. And that was an interesting comment because I have been cooking my, my meat with my vegetables for as long as I can remember. I would totally agree with that statement if I was, let's say, chopping up chicken on a cutting board and then using that same knife and cutting board, I chopped up a cucumber and peppers and then served it with some hummus, not cooking the vegetables through, not cooking the chicken through. Obviously, the bacteria of the chicken is not good for you. However, everything was going into the same pot and everything was cooking for the same amount of time. So really, there's no reason to be concerned if you're cooking the meat up to the proper temperature. Using that logic that you shouldn't cook, raw vegetables and raw meat together, there would be no more roast chicken with potatoes and carrots, and there would be no more roast beef. There wouldn't be, chicken brochettes with the chicken and vegetables on the skewer. I mean, my mom called me last night and she was like, oh, I went to Costco and I got these like stuffed chicken breasts with like asparagus and feta and stuff. Using that logic, you wouldn't be able to eat any of those things. So I just wanted to reiterate the fact that as long as you're cooking the meat and the vegetables up to the proper cooking temperature of the meat, then it's totally fine and totally safe. So I don't want any of you to be worried, or if you're new to cooking, I don't want you to, not cook it so you think it's like dangerous or something. So yes, as long as you cook the chicken up to the proper temperature, everything in the pan up to the proper cooking temperature of the chicken, it's really not a problem. I mean, how many times do you eat roast chicken or roast beef or chicken skewers or anything like that? So don't be worried about that. I don't know the exact cooking temperature of chicken. I just kind of know by how it feels. I've been cooking for so long that I know when the chicken's done. But I believe it's around, I don't know what it is, but if you just look up proper cooking temperature of chicken, I'm sure you'd be able to find it. But yeah, so don't worry about it. If it's a totally different story if you're cutting up, red peppers on the same cutting board with the same knife, and then you're gonna eat them raw. Obviously, that's very, very harmful and dangerous for your body. But if you're gonna be cooking your vegetables and your chicken in the same pot and up to the proper temperature, it's really no reason to be concerned. So it is currently, I think it's around 9. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about Le Spec. So you guys know that I purchased a new pair of Le Spec sunglasses. I have them in my room because I was like messaging with the social media people on Le Spec. Anyways, you guys know that I love my Le Spec sunglasses. Let me get my other pair. So this is the first pair I bought, and this is the first pair that you guys saw. And I can't tell you how many of you guys went and purchased them after seeing them in my videos. I mean, they're seriously just stunning. You can't really tell how pretty they are right now, but in person, and especially during the day when the sun hits them, they're gorgeous. So I loved the Le Prince sunglasses by Le Specs. On Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, they were having a sale. It was like a crazy one-day sale or something. I think I got these for like a really good price. I posted them in my video. A bunch of you guys purchased a pair too. So I ordered my second pair of Le Specs, and this pair, believe it or not, is called Gold. So I thought they were gonna look like the ones that Khloe Kardashian wore. Because when I searched Le Specs, Le Prince, Gold, that picture came up. So I think they would need to rename their names because as you guys saw in the video when I tried them on, they definitely look like a silver gunmetal color. So I tweeted about it today and I was just like, oh, like I wish the pictures of Le Specs were more accurate because I ordered these thinking they were gold. I mean, they're literally called Gold and they're really like gunmetal silvery. I don't know. I tweeted about it and then the Le Specs Twitter account tweeted me and we ended up discussing it, and it turns out that my pairs were like flawed because she asked for the SKU number on the inside And I gave her my SKU number, and the hardware of this is supposed to be actually gold, but as you can see, it is very clearly silver. So they're actually sending me out a replacement pair, which is really nice, especially since I didn't purchase it from their site. I purchased it from Nordstrom, but Nordstrom needs to get on it and get proper pictures because these pictures suck. I'm going to show you guys what they look like on. So this is what the, blush gold pair look like. They're really, really beautiful, really fun. Again, no makeup. My skin's kind of breaking out, but whatever. The only downside to these is they're like fingerprint magnets. But anyways, that's what this pair looks like. And then the gold, what it's supposed to be gold, the gold pair, as you can tell, there's really nothing gold. There's nothing gold. There's no gold flash. The hardware isn't gold. Nothing's gold. I still think I'm going to order the gold pair that I thought I was going to get, but it's nice that I'll actually have the proper pair that I ordered. So I hope that Lispec and Nordstrom kind of get it together and put up the proper images because I don't know, the pictures I personally find are really not accurate. So today really felt like a Monday, but I'm going to show you. I mean, I cleaned out my fridge. I cleaned out the fridge, and I'm trying to use up as much as I can every week so I don't unnecessarily buy stuff. Okay, I guess what's in my fridge. Anyways, oh shit. So over here are like drinks and stuff. These are my Premier protein shakes. I love them so much. You guys send me snaps of you drinking it all the time. They're so good. They taste like chocolate milk. They're so much better than any other protein pre-made that I drank. Then there's some beer because, I like to relax with a Bud Light every night. No, I don't. I hate beer. I like apple beer, but not just Labatt blue beer. This is for Mike. This is like Mike's shelf. He likes to call it. It's his beer for like when his friends come over or whatever. I don't drink it. I don't like beer. I have 2 little Diet Coke cans, and then I have my cow milk, some cashew milk, some coffee creamer. This is a wine that my aunt got me, my cooking cream in the back, and then just some cherry tomatoes, and then here I have water, my Dasani. One of my current favorite YouTubers to watch, her name is Dr. Dre. She's a dermatologist, and she always calls the Dasani, like the sparkling flavored waters, cancer waters, which I think is kind of funny. And then I just have my whole wheat tortillas for my quesadillas, kale for kale chips. I'm gonna do a kale chip video soon. I know it seems straightforward, but I get so many questions. And then I have some arugula, and that is good before October 27th, so I need to eat that fast. And then on the side, I have my bread in the fridge, and then this is like a random little drawer. I have butter, ready cooked bacon, pizza sauce, cheese, and this is like yogurts and stuff. I know, I don't know why I'm keeping that there. Applesauce, apple butter, and then here I just have condiments. But yeah, that's what's in my fridge right now. Pretty boring. I actually have my bowl. Oh my god, it's only 8:30. I have my bowl of leftover quesadilla filling, which was really good. Even without the sauce, it was really good tonight. So I'm just going to cover that in foil because my Tupperware is full. I'm going to cover that in foil and stick it in the fridge so I can eat that like tomorrow or within the next couple of days. And I'm going to get my pre-workout ready because I like to do that every night before I go to bed. And every night, this seems like stupid, but this does actually help me. But every night before I go to bed, I take out my little disposable cup. I know I should get a shaker bottle. I'm not good about bringing things in from my car, so I like disposable. I am sorry, I recycle, but this is just easier for me, so I'm gonna use them. This is my pre-workout. It's the C4 Explosive Energy Icy Blue Raz. It's my favorite pre-workout, and I swear I did not plan to get the cups to match, but I got them at Walmart. I had pink ones before, now I have blue. So every night before I go to sleep, I just, you know what? You'd be surprised how much time just like pre-putting that in the cup saves you in the morning. I don't know why. I mean, it's like one little thing, but it makes it so much easier. So I just leave it by the fridge, and then I just take my Brita filter in the morning, fill it up, and I'm able to drink it. It just really saves time, believe it or not. So I'm gonna put that in the thing. There we go. That's ready for tomorrow. And then the kitchen is pretty clean. I already cleaned up. Now I'm gonna have my Fudgicle Also, I got Snapchats of you guys eating these Fudgicles from Costco. I'm gonna have my nightly Fudgicle and then probably take a shower or a bath and get ready for bed, honestly. It definitely felt like a Monday today. I am tired. I have a long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it a night. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. I don't know what's happening. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'd